Okay guys, thanks for joining my channel. This is just a quick video to talk about two things. One is more important personally than the other. So first off, the two things I want to talk about is my giveaway. But more importantly, I want to talk about something that took place earlier this morning on YouTube, on a live stream. There was an incident. Today is the 20th of February 2019, and there was an incident took place with a YouTuber called skillz. skillz has been good to me on YouTube. He's helped me out with my channel. He's given me shout outs. He's wore some of my merchandise on a few of his videos. In fact, he was wearing some of my merchandise on the video last night. I'm just after watching in the video today. So what happened was there was a prank thing going around called swatting. So this is where someone rings up the police and tell them that they're such a person and they're after killing someone, and they wait for a SWAT team to come around to that person's house. This is quite a dangerous thing, if not the most dangerous thing I can think that someone could do, or most stupid thing that I think someone could do to someone else. Especially someone like Gil. Gil is a good guy. He doesn't do anything to anyone. He helps everyone out. It's not as if he's someone who deserves it, in my opinion. Anyone who doesn't deserve anything like this. No one really deserves anything like this. I wouldn't do this to someone I hate it, to be honest with you. It's the most dangerous thing I think you can do, because this could get someone killed. I'm sure there's been people killed. I haven't done much research into it, but I'm sure there's been people killed, because it doesn't take a genius to work out what could happen. Police turn up at someone's door. They don't know they're coming. They rush out to think that maybe a family member's been injured in a car accident, that something serious has happened to someone belonging to them. They rush out the door, the police panic, they shoot them. That's it, game over. That person is dead. Some member of the family could be dead. They could rush out. They might think like last night what happened was, for anyone that doesn't see the video, I advise you go over and have a look at the video. This is serious. It's up on Gil's page. Was there a while ago, I presume it's still up. So it's skillz. He was in the middle of a live stream. He gets a phone call. It was the police force. Lucky enough, they rang him. I don't know how they got his number or what way it went down, because I haven't watched the video. I skipped through bits of it just to see what happened, because I got word of what happened. So this happened while I was asleep. There's time difference in Ireland and the US, so I was asleep. I woke up this morning. I was watching a bit of a live stream from I think it's Psycho Ghost Trackers, or yeah, it is, yeah. I was watching his live stream, and someone mentioned it on there, and when I've asked about it, I went straight over to his video to find out what had happened, because it was I just couldn't believe it. So he was in the middle of his live stream, and gets a call from the police to say that they received a call from someone pretending to be him. Well, they weren't sure was it him or not. It was still that serious. They still had to come over and investigate everything. That he had killed his wife, and that he had a weapon, and if any police approached the house, blah blah blah. So straight away the police were on edge. They were expecting to come to a murder scene, possibly with a person who had just killed someone. So that could have led to Gil being shot, some of his family being shot, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy that someone would do that. So my take on it is that it's kids or children or teenagers, because I don't think an adult is that stupid to do something like that. So if you are the person who's done this, and you are a teenager, and your friends think it's very funny, it's great, we've done this to such a person, did you see it on the live stream, oh look what happened, that's not funny. That man could have been killed there. That man gets killed, you're up for murder. You're the person who has instigated that. You're the person that has done it. You're up for murder. You're the one that's going to prison. You're the one spending the rest of your life in prison. So as a teenager, you might think it's funny now when you're 15 or 14 or whatever age you are, but if you're spending the next 80 years in prison, you won't think it's funny. When in 80 years time you're still in prison, your whole life has gone by you because of one stupid prank for you to show off to your mates. So if you are a teenager and you're doing this, stop it now before someone gets killed. It's not funny. You don't know this person, probably. You just know Gil from, you probably don't know him personally or anything like that. I don't know him personally, but I know him from his YouTube videos, and you probably think it's funny to watch this on YouTube, watch it on live stream. This is great, look what I've done. Stop it before you get someone killed. This has happened to Grant McIntosh as well. Again, I didn't see it happening. I only seen it afterwards on the video, so it's quite serious. That's two YouTubers that I've seen it happen to. So if you are a teenager, stop it. You might get someone killed, but if you get caught for this, which you probably will eventually, if this carries on, eventually the police will catch up with you. Then you've got a conviction. You've got a conviction, and that's the end of you getting certain jobs. That's the end of you traveling around the world. That's the end of you maybe getting a good life for yourself, because you'll always be known as that person or this. You know, you go for a job interview and you go, oh well, that was the buck. Do you remember that time that someone nearly got killed? That was him that nearly caused that. That's you gone from there. You're not going to get hired. You're not going to get hired. You're going to be sitting at home wondering where it all went wrong. It all went wrong on them videos that you decided that you were going to cause a prank and try and be the big man, so, or big girl or whatever. I don't know if you're male or female. So stop it now before it goes too far. That's what I have to say if you're a teenager. If you're an adult, well, my God, what is wrong with you? What is going on in your head that you think this is funny? If you have a beef with Gil, be man enough to bring it up to him. Meet him if you know him personally. Have your beef out with him. Don't be doing stupid things like this. This is most ridiculous. Now again, I can't see it being someone having a beef with Gil and with Grant and whoever else they've done this to. So I just think this is someone who's pranking and thinks it's funny. So if you're an adult and you're doing this, something wrong with you. You need help. You need serious help. That you get your kicks from this. It's unreal that you think this is funny. So stop it. If you're a teenager, if you're an adult, get help. Get help. There's something wrong with you. Go out and meet people. Go out and socialise. Do the normal things, because sitting at home and doing this sort of thing is not normal. If you're an adult, my take is on it, you're probably living at home with your mother in your basement. Your life is that sad. So if that's the sort of person you are, that you're living at home with your mother and you're getting your kicks out of this, Jesus God, get out, put your trousers on, stop sitting in your underpants at home and get a job, get a life, go for a walk, do something else, do something. If you feel like you need to do that to get your kicks, I don't know, go out and do something different, where you're not going to hurt anyone. You shouldn't get your kicks some other way. I don't know, get into sports, get into something, do something, stop being sad. Gil, if you're watching this, keep the head up. Don't let this get you. Don't let people get you. Don't let them get you down. You do great live streams. You do great shows. You give great shout outs to people. Gil, if anyone is a YouTuber and they want help, Gil is always there. He always gives shouts out on his channel. He's always so supportive. He wears my merchandise. I sent him some merchandise. He wears it even last night in that video where he was hauled out, or not hauled out, but where he had to come out to the police with his hands up, all that sort of carry on. He was wearing one of my baseball caps. So that's the funny bit I see about it. Everything else I don't see funny. So just a shout out to him for this. Keep your head up. Don't let them get you, Gil. You're a good YouTuber. You do great stuff. You're helping everyone out. Your channel has helped me out so much. Your channel, Pusha Studios, Cole Outdoors. Who else would I give it that's helped me out? Grant McIntosh, the Psycho Ghost Trackers, all them channels. They're really good channels. They're helping people out, and then what they get is trolls doing this sort of stuff to them because they get a kick out of it. It's not funny, guys. Stop it. If you're not going to take heed of me, just listen to the warning that what can happen to you. You can end up in prison because of this. You can end up killing someone. You have to live that the rest of your life if that happens. So that's all I really have to say on that side of it. On the Skillz, what happened to him last night is terrible. Shouldn't happen to anyone. They're just doing a bit of YouTube video, just helping each other out, having a bit of fun on YouTube, not taking life too serious in that sort of way, and then you do this sort of thing to them. So that's it really. Second part I'm going to talk about now is my giveaway. So I've reached my 500 goal target. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some of my merchandise, like my caps, my jackets. I have some more stuff. Let me reach over here. So I have my t-shirts. So we got our t-shirts. So I'll be giving away some t-shirts hopefully. I won't be giving them all away in this giveaway, but I'll give them away in other giveaways. I have, actually no, I just thought of someone else I need to give a shout out to when I pick this up, because this is for him. This is for Nero Trigger. I promised you a hoodie. So this is your hoodie. I had to wait for it to come in, so I haven't posted it yet. Push Studios to get their stuff that I posted to them. I've sent stuff to a few other people there So that's the hoodie that I'll be sending to you, Nero Trigger. I have another type of hoodie. This is a lighter hoodie. So again, same thing, got my logo on it, got the hood, but it's a lighter version, so it can be worn inside a jumper maybe, or you can wear it inside t-shirts or whatever you want to do with it. So again, I'll be giving some of that away. I have my jacket, same as what I've on. So this is it here. So we've got a nice little jacket with the logo on it. So we've got our logo on it. And I've got the beanie cap. I've got the baseball cap, which you would have seen in that video with skillz last night. At least he had that on him. Yeah, everyone got to see that. And anyone's watching the video will see it at the moment. It's not so much publicity I want to be getting out of it, but it's there. That's where you'll see it wore. I have a few other bits and pieces, so you'll see a little link down in my description to my shop where I sell that stuff. Again, you don't have to buy that, no one has to buy it, I'm not making people buy it, it's just show you what I have available if someone wants it. Again, that'll be some of the gear I'll be giving away that you can win that's on that shop. Anything I sell from that shop is, I get very little money out of it. Like this beanie cap, I'll get 50 cent for myself out of it after the manufacturers, the embroidery, everything's paid for. I think it's 50 cent I have out of it, it's more just to have it that I do it, but the link is down there for that shop. So if you want to buy something, I appreciate that. If you don't, I'm not forcing anyone to buy anything. There's all different colours. I say I like the black colour, it's the colour I chose, but there's blues, there's pinks for the ladies, there's even kids wear, there's stuff like that. So again, it's nice for St. Patrick's Day coming up to wear something Irish. If you want to show it, if anyone asks you anything about it, you give them a shout out to my channel. So back to the competition. So if there's a chance to win some of that stuff, you're going to have to do a comment on a video that I was sharing. So I'll be sharing a video of, not this video, you don't have to comment or do this video, it's going to be a video I'm going to share on Twitter. It'll be scrapping mobile phones for gold, will be the title on it, I think. And when I share that on Twitter, I need you, or I'll share it on Facebook and Twitter, I'll share it on both. I need you to retweet it if you're following me on Twitter. I need you to reshare it on Facebook, and I need you to comment on it on my channel. Now, for those people who don't have, a few people have been contacted me and said they don't have Twitter and they want to still be in for the competition. So the way I'm going to do this is, if you do all three things, you'll be in the competition 3 times. So when you comment on it, that's 1 entry. When you retweet it, that's 2 entries, and when you reshare it on Facebook, that's your 3rd entry. If you don't have any of the others and you're only commented on it, that's 1 entry. If you have 2 of the others, it's 2 entries. So that's the thing. So my advice is, if you're going to be looking for your best chance, be on all 3. Get on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, get on it. It's a good way of promoting your channel. It's a good way of connecting with if you just want to watch channels, it's a good way of finding channels, it's a good way of connecting with other people. Same with Facebook. So I have links down below for it. So check down below in the description for the links to where you're going to, how you can enter it, and where to look for my shop, my Twitter and my Facebook information. So that's kind of really it. Oh, a little quick shout out to Ian Matthews. Ian, how are things with you? Thanks for giving me the shout out. He's another good guy. He's another scrapper in the UK. I'm in Ireland, he's in the UK. So he, again, he's a good lad. He does a lot of scrapping videos. I'm after watching your video there of scrapping out the combi boiler. Very interesting video. So I'm after watching that. So again, if you're into scrapping, guys, check out his videos. Mine is more into scrapping for gold at the moment, but I will be doing videos similar to him where I'll be scrapping for copper, for metal, for brass, stuff like that. I'll do them in the future. There'll be videos I'll be doing gold refined videos where I've taken the material that I'm scrapping out at the moment and I get the gold out of it and get it into hopefully little nuggets, nice little gold nuggets, to show you that there is money there, but it's not going to be, you're not going to retire on it. It's a hobby I do it for. I have a full-time job, work from 8 in the morning till 6 in the evening. So this is my hobby on my days off. I do a bit of this scrapping, a bit of YouTubing, just something to do. It's more or less, it might cost me more in the long run to get this gold out, but it's nice to be able to say I got a little bit of gold from a computer at some stage, you know. So Ian, thanks for looking up and checking out my videos. Thanks for commenting on them. So in return for all you've done for me as well is, if you get in contact with me on Twitter, send me a direct message there on Twitter, get beanie cap over to keep that old head of yours warm. It's looking a bit shiny on top like myself. We bit of not much hair growing on top there. So I'll give you now a beanie cap to keep yourself warm in that shed of yours when you're working away. So get in touch with me on my Twitter and I'll get an old beanie cap over to you. There in the UK, it won't cost me too much on that one to get it over to you. So and just one more thing on the competition, guys. If you're entered in 3 times, and I'm going to probably give away 3 prizes. I'm going to give away the jacket, so similar to what I've on with the Scrapping Irish logo. I'll give away the jacket, first prize. Second prize, probably a baseball cap. Third prize, one of these beanies. So if you're pulled out for first prize, you'll be excluded for second and third. Even if I pull your name out again, because you might be in 3 times, and you might be the person that gets drawn out all the time. So if you get drawn out for second prize, you've already won first prize, you're excluded. If you get drawn out for third prize and you've already won first or second prize, you're excluded. So that's the kind of way it's going to be. So no matter, it's 1 prize per person, not per entry, but 1 prize per person. So don't be mad. I've given you the warm. There's my terms and conditions. The other terms and conditions I'd have would be if I don't have the size in. So if you win the jacket and you're double XL, you may have to wait for me to get it in stock, get it in from my supplier that does it from the shop, because sometimes it takes a bit longer and I've only got an order in and I've only got certain sizes in. So if you're double XL, or if I don't have a small or whatever, the beanies and the baseball caps are standard, all the same size, 1 size, so they're no problem. But the jackets might be an issue. So if you're double XL, I don't have any double XLs, but you'd have to wait for it. I will get it to you. That'll be the other thing. So it may take a bit longer to get it over to you. So that's the only thing I have to say on it. So that's really it. That's it for this video. So keep an eye out for the scrapping mobile phone for gold video. It'll be up on Twitter and thing, hopefully maybe later today or tomorrow. Today is the 20th of February 2019. So if you're watching this video in 2020, 2021, so on, your competition is over. But hopefully I have millions of subscribers now, that everyone is following me because they want to win some of my gear, and everyone's wearing Scrapping Irish gear all over the world. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching it. Give Skillz, if you're not following Skillz, give him an old subscribe there, because he deserves it for what's been true, and also to annoy the trolls. That if they see it backfire and he's got more followers instead of less, and there's more people following him, more people caring about him, that'll make them feel bad about themselves. And we don't care about trolls, do we?